I want to talk about a hope, a living hope. Brother Noor is a seminarian of the custody of the Holy Land, and his strong words resonate in the dust of his city, Karakosh, also known as Bakidida in Iraq, a Christian city, the most important in the plain of Nineveh. Today, after years of war, less than half of its 60,000 inhabitants have returned. The enclave of Christianity, one of the oldest communities in the world that grew up historically in Mesopotamia in the summer of 2014, was swept away by the Islamic State. 3 years after his liberation, Brother Noor took us to his country.
Era la notte del 6 agosto, la festa della trasfigurazione del Signore.
It was the night of August the 6th, the feast of the Transfiguration of the Lord, when we had to flee from this house. No one was in the city anymore. It was completely empty. We heard the sound of the Iraqi army bombing against the jihadists of ISIS.
Dell'esercito iracheno contro i jihadisti dell'ISIS.
During the occupation, almost the entire city was destroyed. Flames swallowed up houses, churches, the statues of Christ were broken and thrown into the dust. I couldn't find any memory, said Brother Noor, that was linked to my story and my life. All the photos, all the memories of the family were burned. They wanted to erase history. It is like I'm without identity, he added, without any memory of my first 5 years of life. Nothing from the past to help me remember.
Questa casa, come tante altre case, sta in attesa per essere.
This house, like many others, is waiting to be rebuilt. Everyone is afraid that the war will start again, afraid that they will be persecuted, afraid that they will have to flee again. Therefore, half of the people escaped abroad.
Sono scappati fuori intendo all'estero.
Returning to live after ISIS, after the horror, after seeing family and friends run away, it is possible. The Iraqi Christians, as Brother Noor testifies, have decided with the courage to return, despite the pain and the sadness and the wounds of a destroyed city.
Siamo davanti alla chiesa della risurrezione, l'ultima chiesa che è stata costruita.
We are in front of the Church of the Resurrection, the last church built in Karakosh that was completely destroyed by bombing. We can see to what extent this war has affected us, to what extent it has entered our lives. We can never forget what happened, but from this we can build a new future.
Noi non potremmo mai dimenticare quello che è successo, ma da quello che è successo possiamo costruire il nuovo futuro.
We met Brother Noor on his return from vacation here in the Holy Land. His land in the eyes and the words of Matthew's Gospel in his heart. Then you will be handed over to be persecuted and put to death, and you will be hated by all nations because of me. At that time many will turn away from the faith and will betray and hate each other, but the one who perseveres to the end will be saved.
Paese per la chiamata del Signore, però io sono molto legato.
I'm against Christians leaving the country. I did it because of the Lord's call, but I'm very attached to my country. I'm attached to the land because the Lord brought me here. I was born here. You shall always look for hope in the work, in the new life, in starting again and rebuilding. It is your mission to be here. It is your mission to bear this witness, that despite the persecution we have remained through Christ our Lord.
Perseguitati, voi rimarrete qui per Cristo nostro Signore.